Oh, we're live, finally. Oh my gosh. Let's see, hello. And then wait for a few people to jump on. Melissa, hey, how you going? You are the first, you get a gold star. Oh, it says there are 5 people here. Show yourselves. Behind you. If you guys are here, there's a chat box. Feel free to chat, ask me a question, tell me what you had for dinner. We had pizza and garlic bread, homemade, of course. Hi, Lynn. How you going? Oh, tacos. We're not really a fan of tacos. Do you have hard shell or soft shell? Why not both? Pickles. I'm not really a fan of pickles. But I had a chicken burger for lunch, homemade chicken burger. I was just checking because finally the Coles versus Woolworths video got put up with the comparing the reward programs for the free and the paid programs as well. So I hope I've done it justice with enough information on both. I think the only thing I didn't say, which I forgot to put in the comments box, I forgot to talk about that Woolworths do spend offers as well, but sometimes they can only be every 2 weeks. So, and sometimes it's my brain's not working, in one transaction, and sometimes it's over multiple transactions. I always forget to say something in a video. So, oh well. Got the wrong box. That'd be me. Yeah, I don't mind. We had I think some cucumber in a salad thing that was like because when we we're away in Townsville, went to a pub and I didn't mind that, and I don't really recall eating it before, so it was pretty good. Hi, Carmel. How you going? Did you win at bingo today? I didn't go because I needed to get home to do some stuff here, and yeah, I just sometimes the drive down there just bit like kills me to push. So yeah, Jan, hey, going? Welcome, Patricia. Hi. Now, do you like Patricia or Trish? Because most Patricias I know prefer Trish. Oh no, Carmel, that's not very good. My my I shouldn't laugh. My mum ate a lolly yesterday and it went down the wrong way, and she spent like nearly half the session going and I just kept looking at her going, "Are you alright?" Hi Lee, how you going? I wondered who that was. I was like, you wrote a comment on one of my videos and I was like, she seems to write like she knows me, and now I'm like, If you wrote something about going to colonnades, I probably would have gone, oh, yeah, I know who that is. Oh, Brooke, hey, how you going? Thank you for a real name. So good. Coles brand chocolate mix is really good. It lasts us about a week if we're lucky. Yeah, Melissa, that's the last two shops that I've had as well. It said multiple transactions because, I'll go in there and just get one or two things of Markdown milk or meat. And so for me, it's really good. I have to spend a whole lot of time in there going, and which is what I'm trying to do right now with the 4-week spend, really plan it out so it can get really tricky. Yeah, because I'm really trying to film and show how you can get the best bang for your buck, so to speak. Hey, Emily, how's it going? What did I miss? What did I miss? Nothing. I've just been saying g'day. Hey, Simone, how you going? Beverly, oh, it's so good to see you again. I don't think you were well the last time we spoke. If I have that wrong, I apologize. I'm used to seeing some people's names pop up regularly and then some people aren't here. Oh, Lee, that's funny. I have in the vlog coming up, because I live about half an hour away, and I only go there like if I'm at bingo with mum, and we had to go down there for the gaming stuff that's there, and it's like, and it was pouring with rain as well. So, and I hate driving on the expressway when it's pouring with rain. Oh, Melissa, for sure. I'm scared of online shopping sometimes though, because often like I'll pick for them to give me the replacement because I figure hopefully it's, if it's like frozen chips, I don't mind getting McCain chips instead of Woolworths or something. But then sometimes they go, oh, we didn't have this thing, and they replace it with something really weird, and I'm like, it's a bit odd. And there, hey, how you going? Ali, how you going? From Wales, not from London. I'll never live that down. Kelly, hey, how you going? Yay, welcome. Oh, Ali, what's the time zone difference? I should look it up. All I know, my stepfather's sister lives in Manchester, and so they ring and it's like, midnight. And they're like, oh, we were up. I think they think it's a full 24 hours, like, because we say we're a day in front of you, and they go, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Lee. So, yeah, that's Game Traders. So, yeah, they do the tables out the front have magic card games. And I think on Thursdays they do Yu-Gi-Oh! My son stands there and watches a lot. I think he would really love to join in. But from what we see with most people there, they all know each other. So they all kind of go and then play together. And I think my son's just a little bit like, oh, I'm not sure if I should join in. And I'm like, just ask someone. I feel like saying, I'll ask. But he just likes to watch. That's good. Oh, Kelly, you're in Melbourne. 4 seasons in one day. We get that here now. Oh, that's okay, Ellie. 7 hours behind Perth. Oh, okay. Oh, originally from Perth. Oh. Do you come back to Australia very often? Do you miss the Tim Tams? My friend lives in Perth and she's originally from here, from Adelaide. And she came here a couple of years ago for her 60th. And we got her well, she asked me to go to Balfour's, and I bought a whole lot of frog cakes, the big ones and little ones, and then we put it on a cake stand, a 3-tier cake stand, and we had that, and it was so cute. Yeah, Lee, they just play. They play tournament games, and pretty much they just sit there and play games. My son, he he rocked up to one day doing something, and he put like 2 cards out, and the guy just like went and wiped him out. And I thought, come on, mate, like it's not that serious. Jade, hey, how you going? Jennifer, hi. That's a new name. I haven't. Apologies if you have been here before. I haven't recognised the name. So, oh, it's cold in Melbourne. What is it now? I don't know. I think, or it says it's 17 here. It doesn't feel that bad, actually, to be honest. And outside felt warmer than inside the house today. We're in a double brick house, and our house will take like a day to like warm up, and then an extra day to cool down type thing. So I've just closed off all the vents in the house, the aircon that we've got, closed them all off, and we're trying to winterproof the house at the moment, and I'm recording it. So I hope there'll be some tips and tricks. I do crazy things. I think my husband's like, you want me to do what? Oh yeah, I watch Emily's videos. She watches mine. We chat on Instagram. I chat to heaps of people. I think that's the other thing. A lot of people don't realize that kind of a lot of us, we're all the same. We're just mums, and we all go through the same, like life. And so we're forever just chatting behind the scenes. It's just a little community, and it's so funny because everyone's like, "Oh, I didn't realize you knew one another." I'm like, "Well," and we just kind of just all act like we're friends. We're just like we just have a chat. And I sit there and go, "Oh yeah, they're my friend." They probably don't know me from bar of soap, but I just think we're all in the same situation, parenting and YouTube and life. Yeah, Jade, my video was a late upload. It was just sitting there processing, and I'm going, come on, because I was a bit late finishing the edit, and I wanted to get it up because I was just going to do a live instead. But I thought, well, there's some people that just won't watch the live and that they will watch a video. And Friday, I'm really trying to be it Frugal Friday and have like some real info that people can like clock on. So, yeah. Oh, Jade. Yep. Yeah, it is to get good support from the community because I think that I don't know, as mums, I mean, I guess we just all hang out anyway. Um, so and add YouTube in there, and there's just, I tell you, some days like oh, did you have this crazy comment on your video? Yep, yeah, great. They're just the most random things like that we often talk about. It's just, it's just a bit weird. And I just finished talking about that in one of my videos to go out for the vlog. Um, some people, I think, who are you? Like, oh, thank you for asking, Ali. I was about to go FNM. I was like, I'm not going to ask. Friday Night Magic. Oh, I'm obsessed with Outlander. Has anyone watched that show? It's very good. Yeah, Kelly, for sure. And I think the thing is too, like a lot of us just all compliment each other, like sort of, we do similar stuff, but we also compliment each other with what we do. My children are older. It's a different demographic to where we're at. Other people have younger children. We all have kids on the spectrum. That could be its own show. It's just thank God mine have all finished school. But now I'm moving into the next stage of life, which we're still trying to figure out. But, it was kind of like, oh, I'll deal with that when we get there. And then we're here. I'm like, thanks, Simone. I love the live too. It's so good to sit and chat with people. The last one we did, we were here for 2 hours because people just kept jumping on later, like, oh, I didn't realize you were here. And people are asking questions. And there's people in other areas like, oh, I only just got the kids to bed. And I asked about times, what people thought, and around 7 p.m. Adelaide time, so 7:30 Eastern, and then is it 2 hours behind in Perth? A lot of people, they were like, if kids are up, they're up. And Friday night, most people have sort of like a later bedtime as well. So it's summer in Wales and it's 13 degrees. Yes, my stepdad's sister came here and it was like today, 17, and she was out in the sun going, oh, it's beautiful. And we're like, seriously. Kelly, absolutely. I had one today that I'll talk about in the vlog, but I just think too, people just say stuff without realizing. I mean, look, I do all the time, but you're like, what? Yeah, read the room, as you say. Hi, Stella. How you going? Oh, from Greece. Hey. Oh, Lynn, that's not good. And I just think, like, whatever you put on the internet, it's there forever. Trust me. Kelly, I know the feeling. I'm a bit of a homebody. Well, we all are in this family. And so I even some of my friends I talk to via Facebook Messenger, unless I go to Zumba or bingo, I don't really talk to people unless I'm in the middle of calls when people stop and talk to me. And one of the subscribers that I've known, she was a girl on my Avon team. She saw me the other day and she's like, are you the frugal fun mum? Like, as a joke. And I didn't process who she was for a second. And I went, yeah, I am. And then turned around and I was about to go, oh, yeah, head. Because I got the joke like after, but I was like, oh, because I'm so used to like, aren't you that girl on YouTube? Yeah, I am. Oh, Jade, I'm shocking. I just come out swinging. I'm getting so angry lately. Um, yeah. Oh, Stella moving to Adelaide. Yay! I won't ask what area, and I'll say like south or north, east or west. Don't have to give me a suburb, but yeah. Sorry, Jade, back to you. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm just at that point that I'm crazy and I don't care who knows because I'm here for my people and you want to step in and face like I'm coming out swinging. It's not really very good, but I'm just so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. And on TikTok, like the thing is, on TikTok, you bite back and they report you as bullying, and you're like, "Are you serious? Seriously?" Emily, I totally agree, but people just, and I feel like saying, did your mother not ever say to you, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all? I think that, and a quote that I read the other day, and again, I've just said all this for the vlog coming up. There was a quote that said something like, online gives people that what's that word? Anonymity, the facade, the hiding place for people to be nasty. If this was face to face, real life, people would not open their mouth and say half the things they say, because you look at, someone in a pub, someone says the wrong thing and someone just decks them, you know. So it's just shocking. At the minute, I can't say the word. Aluminium. No, I'm not. Alicia, thank you. Oh, coming to Adelaide in December. We should do a meet and greet. We should do a scavenger hunt in Coles. Right, who can find a Markdown sticker? I just want to scroll up. Want to make sure that I haven't missed anything. Jan, hi. Thank you. Yep, for sure. It's always worth looking at other people. I'm literally working on a video now talking about how we used to kind of budget, and then sort of what I think is the most bare basic thing you should do, because people that I'm talking to lately, they're like, I need help with this, that, and people like, read this or do this, and everyone's like, I am still so overwhelmed with that. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to share what we did, because it was the most basic thing ever. Oh, Kelly, I don't get that busy being on the telly. I get fat shamed a lot, especially if the article hits Facebook. And it's like, seriously, I'm here talking about markdown food shopping and you're going, look at her weight. And the best bit is some woman snapped back at this guy and went, yeah, clearly your ideal woman is in your mum's basement with the blow up doll. I was like, lady, you are my hero today. And she just ripped into this guy like, how dare you demoralize women? Imagine if you had a daughter. The best bit is sometimes when people come back to me and go, oh, I didn't realize you were real. What? It's just strange. We're still at that. Okay. Lauren, hey, how you going? Yeah, see, I just think everyone's my friend in here. So if you leave me a messy, nasty comment, not you, but anyone, I just go, whatever. You don't know me. See you later. Yes, Stella, that's really good. Check out what schools are around, and kind of get housing, because some high schools you're zoned for the area and you can only go to that school if you're in the area zoned. If you want to shoot me a message on Instagram, or you can email me, it's frugalfunmum@gmail.com. If you have questions or whatnot, and I'm happy to give you some ideas and any tips or tricks that's around there, especially if you're looking at any children or needing support with special needs, or anything that's around there. The thing is, schools change all the time, principals change all the time, cohorts, leadership, lots of stuff. So I will. I have never been to Brisbane. Actually, that's a lie. I have been to the Brisbane airport for like 2 hours in a layout. This was 10 years ago though. But I do plan to visit one day. I would love to visit a couple of other YouTube people and do like a frugal travel journey. Hey KW, hey going. My favorite YouTube channels. Well, I like Aussie Free Deck Girl. I like This Mum at Home. I like Mental Blank. Our Small Footprint. I like to just have a look at my channel. Oh wait, subscriptions. Here we go. All right. I watch Carolyn from Carry Cash just because I like watching people play with money. Here we go. I like watching Absolute History. So good. I watched the Ari Katerina, the cleaner that cleans everyone's house for free. I like Dr. Mike and Mama Dr. Jones. I like Frugal Fit Mum. She's really cool. I like How to Cook That with Anne and her hubby. I watched Jar of Fireflies. She's really cool. She's a Jewish homeschooling mum in the States. I watched Jimmy Reeves, Jordan Page. Leaf Like on a Tree. She's in the States as well. I watched Live It Like Lisa. Love Happy Ali. My friend Molly Stone Bibb. She's on YouTube. She does some Bible stuff, but also she's I call her my Avon Mama because she's in America, and I found her online. She's really helpful when I was doing my journey. It's really good. I watch Nat's What I Reckon, like Nat the cook, the guy that does all the cooking. Not that I cook half the stuff that he has, but yeah. I sometimes watch Nikki tutorials. I'd never do half the makeup stuff, but I really like her character. I like One of a Dozen. Most of us watch Rachel, I think. I like Royalty Soaps. Sage Lilliman, she's another one. She does a lot of day in the life, like 1950s housewife stuff. And let's scroll down. Oh, there's this guy that's on TikTok and now he does stuff on YouTube. He's called Stevie O. He's like, hey, mother. So he's an ex ER technician, which I don't want to say it's like a nurse, but I don't know how it works over there. But he has so many stories about tips from the ER, ambulances. He's so good. I watched Jenny, the Bennell family. I watched The Budget Mom, but I can come and I watched a lot of her stuff in the beginning, but because I'm not really budget that I need that stuff, but I do enjoy just her character. Just scroll through. I like Semi-Sorted Home, like Mel from that. I watch Under the Medium. And I watch a whole lot of Zumba stuff. There's probably other bits in there, but I've got like a massive list. They're just kind of like the favorite ones that I have tagged. Okay. When you did your messy house tour, is my it triggered my OCD as well. Is this light? I don't know how this light is working, if it's working well. I don't know if I'm working at all. Who knows? Oh my gosh, excuse me. Melissa, I actually was planning on doing a video talking about that exact same thing. In brief, my son, with all the issues at school we had, he was only attending school for like about an hour a day. And short of me going insane, I would kind of be able to drop him off and then go to the shop that was a couple of um, blocks up the road, streets up the road, and do a little bit of shopping and then go back and get him. And when I was out, I was like, oh, I found something marked down and cheap. That's for dinner. Great. Because by the time I got home mentally, I was absolutely drained because I walk around constantly with my phone in my hand. It's always in my hand. Sometimes I'm online, but I'm always on my hands. So if my phone rings, I've got it right there. I probably made a rod for my own bag, always answering it. But the problem is a few times I didn't answer straight away when the school called. And then by the time they rang a second or third time, like my son's tipped up half the classroom. And he was really upset by the time I got there. So at least if I call, he could hear that I was on the phone with them. So he kind of knew that I was like on my way. So I was never far from school. And that's just what happened. And then it just got a little bit addictive looking for bargains and markdowns. And now it's just fun. And yeah. I saw those noodles in store and I was like, oh, that'd be so good. We don't eat them much anymore. Sometimes I have them for my son, but there's still a couple in the cupboard. He hasn't touched them for ages. He likes other things now, so it's pretty good. I think he just gets a bit worried about the hot water inside of it. And once he put a thing in there, and I think he went to eat it straight away, and part of it wasn't cooked, so it's now off the table. Collab. we we we've been trying to collab for over a year. I'm more than happy to do it. I'm just laughing because every time we go, let's do a collab, one of our worlds falls apart. So hit me up and we'll figure it out. Lauren, okay, so don't cut it yourself. That's number one, my advice. Do not cut your own children's hair. Oh, Lauren, are you here in Adelaide? I forget. And sorry, when you comment, it'll be down below. I'm just going through the comments. I would go onto Facebook and I would look for beauty schools, models. Like in Adelaide, there's one like Adelaide Hair and Beauty Models. And go in there. People are always wanting models for either super cheap haircuts, like $10, or free because they need to practice cuts. The shorter the hair, the more, like if you're doing bobs and stuff, they need those all the time. So you'll see them all the time. Tapes need people all the time. I also have gone into quite a few hairdressing studios or salons and said to them when my hair's been down and said, hi, I just wanted to leave my name and phone number. I have red curly hair, as you can see, and I know that you look for models, and I often get calls all the time. Salons might not do that for children's cuts and stuff because they expect a lot of people to bring in their own models, but also any like hairdressing, like in Adelaide we have one salon hair care. As long as you stay with the child, they probably would have you as a model. They don't do cuts as much as what they do colors and hair styling and stuff like that. But yeah, I would be just on the hunt for anyone who's in training, and like start Googling like free haircut. I'd literally go to Google and type in free haircuts in the suburb that you're in and start seeing what results come in. That's how I figure out a lot of stuff. It's the same with autism, and I tell the autism mums in the group because they're forever in the group going, just say Adelaide. Where can I find a psychologist in Adelaide, like their suburb, whatever? without a wait list or whatnot. And I say, okay, so don't ask in the group because everyone will give you a reference of where they are, and their waiting lists are huge. I literally would go to Google and go like psychologist in Norwood suburb, psychologist in Glenelg, and start seeing lists and start clicking on stuff and start looking at who is autism friendly, and then or go to NDIS. There's a website you can start looking at um, people, psychs, speeches, OTs, etc., and start finding people that way. Because if you ask for references, they're great, but usually everyone's already there. That's how we found a lot of our people, because I just Google everything. Every time I want to know something, I just Google it. I don't ask in a group. I don't know. Alice, hey, how you going? We miss you at Zumba. See, I wouldn't even attempt to cut my kid's hair. I did offer to part shave my son's head, but yeah, I'd still have to pay to get it fixed because I think it would look like I would just like went to town on him. But yeah. Oh, Beverly, thank you so much. Lauren, you're the same as me. You want them to look respectable. Or one day, as a joke, we were having a lot of head lice issues when my children were younger, and I like went, oh my God, I'm just going to cut my kid's hair short because, I could get on top of it. And one of the ladies goes, I'm going to report you if you do that. That's embarrassing for children. I said, well, unless you stand here like we did in the 80s and you couldn't go into the classroom without a teacher looking through your head and inspect every child before you walk through the door. Thanks, Kelly. See you later. Powerlifting queen. Oh, well done. I won't even say how much do you lift because I don't know anything. Julia, hey, going? Yeah, Melissa, Google is your best friend. Julia, how do I get such good deals at our Coles? The markdowns talking about. So I've asked in store and said, I'm just wondering when you do your markdowns. We just met this lady recently who works at Coles and turn around and she goes, I just go when I feel like it. I said, remind me not to ask you in store. I do have a video on the channel, Markdowns Secrets, and I talk about the facts that I knew. It was about 12 months ago that like they'll do all their bakery markdowns sort of by 11 a.m. And there was a guy that he wrote a comment on TikTok actually, and he said, I work for Coles. I can tell you right now, we have to do our meat markdowns first thing in the morning when we're rearranging and stocking the shelves. And I went, really? And do you think I can get there first thing in the morning? No. I really would love to and have a look. But I find that my local Coles for meat, they're not marking down till like about 6 p.m. Inside Westfield, they don't mark down as much because they say they get the traffic, so they get stock moving all the time. And since last year, and with the cost of food going up and stuff, I'm just not finding as many markdowns. When I look back over, there's just not as much stuff around. Oh, Alice, that's good. I love little clearance. Oh, you got plants. Sorry, I thought it was like you got oh, See, I can't have any plants just yet. My garden, we're not going to go there. And I have said that I'm not buying anything until I can like literally take it from the shop and put it into the grounds. I need to get out there, but it's just been too cold. Jade. So it's two wooden rulers and it's flipped through. And then there started being a condition that girls had to have a plait in their hair coming to school. And a lot of girls would sit there and braid each other's hair before class started. Hi, Mike. How you going? I am doing well and I'm flourishing. Thank you. Oh, Julia, no worries. Yeah, Jade. See, and the thing is too, it depends where you live because in Adelaide, like most of the markdowns are done by like 7 p.m. So you go there really late at night and there's nothing because also they've cleaned up. And now that the deli closes by 8 p.m. on most nights, everything's cleaned up and done by 8 p.m. I can't even get in there till 8:30. And our Coles in Adelaide closes at like 9 p.m. And so it's done. Alice, that's what I do. And sometimes do that at like Coles or Woolies and I just kind of stand to the side and go, right, I'm on my phone. And then one video I tried to record as a joke, but I couldn't quite get a good camera angle without getting anyone in there. And I wish I had someone else recording me because I was just standing there behind part of the pillar going like, like just because I could see the corner of their trolley and I was like, as soon as they move that trolley, I'll be able to go and see what they're there because lately they've got those big cages. They're taking everything out and loading into the cage and they're kind of like walking around with that. And I'm like, whereas they used to kind of just mark down and then put it back, but now they're kind of moving everything to sections. But then again, the minute that I kind of go, this is what is happening, it changes. One of the Woolworths I went to the other day, I walked into where the markdown should be and I was like, oh, okay, I've clearly missed it or there's just no markdowns today. And then I walked around the corner to the deli and on the side it had a big thing and it said clearance section. And I went, oh, it's new here. And oh, excuse me. And then one of the Woolworths I go to because they've got the fridge in all the doors, they had it all in there in the fridge. So it's just, yeah. Oh, Mike, thank you. That's why I do it because, like, there's no Instagram pin worthy house here. And while I'm probably a little bit embarrassed that it's not the best, I just hope it helps someone because, you know, people are like, you should be on top of it. You're a stay at home mum. That's what you do. Yep, Jade. Same thing. Sometimes also if I can see something in the cage, I'll go, sorry. I put on this character as well, and I'll go, sorry, do you mind if I just like sneak that chicken out? And they're like, yeah, no worries. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. Like it's probably not much different than who I normally am, but I'm just like, oh, you're so good. I'm so animated when I'm in there. But also I want to be like, you've saved me so much money. Thank you so much. And they're like, you're welcome. Like, you're welcome so much. Elizabeth, I hope I have said hello to you. I've just realized that your name is there and I'm scrolling up to see. I would hate to think I missed someone. How is Zumba going? It's going well. Oh, are we talking about how? I am still in no man's land. I have no idea what's going on right now. So I'm waiting for the official email to find out what we're doing next term. So I'm just a chillin'. So I always say no news is good news. We're just running. And it was just really hard when I was doing the vlog because I kept filming parts of the vlog in different stages. And I ended up cutting some bits out because literally it went like Monday. Oh, I've just found out. Da, 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 da. And then Tuesday, oh no, it's changed again. This is not happening. And then Wednesday, oh, guess what? There's another change. So I was like, oh, it's driving me insane. So we'll just put a pin in it and we will wait to see what the official word is and who's what where, because it's just, I just can't live in no man's land. But the thing is, as I said in the vlog, if I'm home not doing much, it's not good. Like today, it took me ages to kind of finish editing a video and doing a few other bits and pieces because I just wasn't home doing all the things I wanted to do. So just trying to look at. Thank you. Yeah, I think I've just come to the conclusion that what will be, and I swear to God, if anyone says to me, when one door closes, another opens, I'll lose it. I'll go off my rocker, because that's all I heard when Zumba closed. And then I've got an opportunity for you. If it is the way that it happens, then that's what it will, and I need to stand by my commitment that I will book that time in to build YouTube. So whether I clean or do other stuff, I'm going to stand by it. So a little bit of me is hoping that there will be some changes so I can really focus on that. Yes. Mike, I first got involved in the Michelle Bridges 12WBT program in 2012. And she was like, you should be doing like exercise, like cardio, 1 or 2 classes a week. And I discovered Zumba through a Groupon, and it was like 20 classes for $20. And so I thought, well, even if I just did 1 or 2, because each class is $10 on its own, and I figured I'll get my money's worth. And I went, and I hated my first class. I thought, it's just insane. But I thought, oh, I can't let it get to me. So I went back a second time and it was much better. And then I was just going regularly as a student. And then I had someone say to me, you should become an instructor. Another instructor said to me, you should be an instructor. And I said, oh, no way. I would never get through a whole class. And she said, no, you learn to adapt and how to teach. And I said, oh, okay. So I did the training 9 months after I had been a student. So I figured that the training for me was just like the official qualification, because I was already having been a student for 9 months. I just felt that I'd really picked up a lot. And I had a job a week later, and I'm still teaching at least one of those ladies 10 years later. So, and it's still the same time slot and the group. So that's really good. And then they followed me. I was in a paid position with them, and then I was let go from that. But then they all followed me to a new place. So that was really good. Simone, thank you so much for joining. Yes, I will see you later. Dean, hey, how you going? What do you find the best on past shows? Okay, so I'm in Adelaide, and so we have Foodland, Coles, Woolworths, and Aldi. I was going to say Costco, but Costco doesn't have. We have Costco, but I don't go there for markdowns. Foodland, I'm finding that they've done all their markdowns by sort of like 9 a.m. because the morning they'll clear out and get it all there. Coles, it's just all over the joint. What one Coles does is not the same as another one, so I'm finding that the times are completely different. One Coles that I go to get some of the markdowns in some of the areas, they've done their markdowns first thing. But I went there the other day and there was like nothing, so it was a bit frustrating. But another Coles, they don't do their markdowns of meat till like 6 p.m. because they say they're clearing out the day's stock. So it I am finding that there is just no logical, this is what happens anymore. And I was saying earlier that I made a comment on TikTok. I put up a picture of some markdowns, and a guy said to me, I work at Coles and we do our markdowns first thing in the morning. And I said, wow, really? Because at my local, I've never seen that. I don't really get into Coles first thing unless there's like the gift card promo. I'll hit it up really quickly before Zumba, and then I'm usually running late. But I don't see any deals in there. So if they do their markdowns first thing, I'd really like to know, what they're doing, or and there's some places marked down better than others, and it's just the eastern states are crazy for their markdowns. I see people like, I got lamb cutlets for $2.42. Like, what? Melissa, yeah, I am qualified for Aqua Zumba. I just don't have a spare time slot to teach it. I was meant to take over from someone else, and I was like, it was a Thursday night, and I was already teaching Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, and I thought I don't need another on my timetable, so I didn't go ahead and take the class. It's it's so funny. It is in reverse of teaching. So when you're like marching with Zumba, like, your arms would come up. But when you're in the water, you have to focus on arms going down because it's water resistance. So the same when like we're doing like pushes like this, it's easy to flow your arms backwards and forwards when you're on land, but when you're in the water, you have to make a conscious effort to like really have your hands so you're resisting with the water. So that was a lot more detail in training that I just wasn't expected. I love it. I love the nitty gritty, who, what, where, how, but it was, yeah, like learning how to like push down resistance. I was so sore and exhausted the day after training because you're like in the pool, out the pool, in the pool, out the pool, because they'll make you do something on land, then jump in the pool, and then you do some of that. And we did that for about an hour, and then you get out of the pool for a couple of hours, and then you do some on land training, and then you jump back in the pool. And then they also kept swapping leaders and stuff. So that would be like, okay, 4 people up here to do this thing. Okay, great. And then you guys jump in, and then the next leader jumps, the next 4 come out, and then they teach the next song. So it was really good. I was so sore. I was in Sydney. I stayed at a friend's house. And I was barely moving the next and I was so hungry. So hungry. And the thing is too, I wear glasses. So in 2 of the pools that we have here, they're inside like a glass house. I couldn't see. So I was like, this is not gonna be good for me. I was gonna scroll up. I don't want to miss anything. Thanks, Julia. Yeah. Tracy, hey going? Beverly, thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you first Friday of the month. Oh, Jade, now you're just showing off. Rachel, hi, hey going? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm as real can be. Yeah, I was just saying the Coles versus Woolworths. Actually, let's have a look. How's it tracking? I was late. It was processing. I was a bit late putting it up, and then it took longer to process than what I was expecting. So, all right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got a new subscriber. I don't know who it is, but welcome. Oh, 96 views and 5 comments. Yeah, people are making some really good comments. The latest changes to the Woolworths Extras program, I don't think they've done the right thing. I think when they turn around and go, we've done an annual profit of XYZ and food prices are going through the roof. I understand that they need to pay delivery drivers and everything else that goes through. But when they turn around and say how much profit that they've made in a year, and then they turn around and say, we're dropping our rewards program because we just don't find customers are finding it beneficial. Seriously? Seriously. Oh, Dean, are you in? Oh, you're in Adelaide. Cool. Yeah, I haven't been to Foodland in the morning for years. I used to do it on the drive. Actually, I tell a lie. Haven't been into Foodland in the morning since last year when my son was at school because there was a Foodland right around the corner. But I didn't always have time. Like once a week, I would get 5 minutes, if that, to pop in there. And I found that the markdown wasn't much. It was like barely 20%. So I would just leave it and then go back in the afternoon. The bakery was marked down, especially if it was the day before. That was always 50% off. But most of it had been cleared out by the time that I got there at sort of 9 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, and then the other Foodland that's near me, I'd always drop in there at 8:45 because the kids were at school by 8:30, and I would get some good meat markdowns, but I haven't been able to get there since, so it's in the opposite direction to where I'm going. KW. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. I love off shopping. History. I'm obsessed with history at the moment. I love like the Tudors. Yeah, the Absolute History channel that I've got a thing that I was pulled up the other day about Ramesses in the Pharaohs, and I love. Oh, there's I think it's Absolute Histories. Ruth, she's a historian, and with two other guys, and they go and live in like the Tudor period for like a week. And so they go where the monks and make the candles and learn lead lighting. And yeah, so good. Oh, and then she washed her hair with some like daisies and flowers that she got from the fields. And smell stuff. Oh, they ran a pharmacy back in the day, and she had to crush up slugs and then put it on this person's bruise and was like, "Come back and tell me if it worked." It was just so funny. Been going to Coles wrong your whole life, Julia. Telly, hey, how you going? Thank you so much for joining with me. Jade, absolutely. I totally agree. I just think like it's not much. And like I don't online shop because I like to go in store, I have the availability. But like exactly like someone's just commented, they have a disability and they rely on online shopping to make sure that because like you can go on there, make a list, save it, go back, review it, check it, and then get it delivered. Like perfect. And now that the 10% function's gone off, she just wrote she has to pay $30 in return for a taxi to go to the store so she can get 10% shopping. And she does big shops and she saves anywhere from $40 to $60 a month. So basically her savings are now gone with the taxi that she needs. Sonia, hey, how you going? Oh, oh, Lauren, I have everything. Let's have a look at some things. I have Spotlight, Priceline, Costco, Body Shop, My one. Muffin break. Gloria Jean's coffee. Salvos. Virgin. Velocity. Athlete Sport. Cine Buzz or Event Cinema. Don't know what that is. Perks. Cotton On. Factory. Typo. Supre. Supre even around anymore? The casino. I signed up. I was stuck in the city for like 3 hours one night. No, 2 hours. That's right. And I went, oh, let's go to the casino. And I signed up. I got like a $10 free voucher. I got this drinks thing. I got a free meal thing. So I basically just went and had dinner inside the casino. Have cards for time zone, even though we don't have that here in Adelaide. But when we go to Sydney, we went to Sydney a few years ago, and we just saved everything. Like I have my Opal card for New South Wales. I have a Miller's reward card. This is going to be a good video. Thanks for the idea. Savers. Australia Post. Don't use that very often. I don't know where my purse is, but there's probably a few more in there. Michelle, how you going? I am still doing Zumba. I'm currently teaching 8 classes a week. So Monday morning, Monday night, Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning, Saturday morning. Oh, Jade, I love customer loyalty stuff. I didn't do much this year though, because it fell on a Tuesday where I teach 2 classes and I just couldn't get around to everything. So it was just absolutely crazy. And I was just like, I can't be bothered. Anna, hey, how you going? What's 1 + 1? 2. Is that a riddle? Or are you asking about a loyalty thing? Julia, thank you so much for joining with us. Thank you. Wolf Boy Videos, how you going? Oh, cleaning. Thank you so much. Oh, see, I don't realize that people enjoy watching. I just think, who is going to watch a crazy person cleaning their house? Oh, she's spamming. Okay. Well, she can sit there for a few minutes, and if she keeps playing funny buggers, I will disappear. I don't know. Oh, Tracy, do they? Time zone. There's a game in Sydney. There's 2 games. One is, it's like Wizard of Oz, and you put coins in, and then the coins come out on that like moving thing, and then you can get cards and little tokens, and you put them in the machine, and then you get points and stuff like that. There's another one I watch, exactly the same type of game, and they've got, you put the coins in, and the coins come out on those slot thing. But I watch it on TikTok, and they've got like the towers of coins, and on top is dice, and if the dice come out, you get like triple points and stuff like that. Like, so good. Oh, Michelle, there's always drama. So yeah, it's just around a couple of classes working out whether the program they're going to adjust it or not. It's mostly for winter as well. So I have private classes and I have contract classes. So it's the contract classes that I'm hired to teach. Yeah, my private classes, look, I dance for 1, 2 people. It doesn't faze me because it is my own exercise. If I didn't teach, I'd be going to a gym and following someone else. So that's also why I keep teaching, because it is my own exercise as well. And then I get to meet awesome people as well. And I think the thing is too, and I'm not going to say who they are, but they know who they are. I had someone come to my class, and they were really new, and I was really nervous, like, oh, it's a new person. But I do love it when new people come, because I think, oh, it gives me the chance to make sure that my cueing is on point. I'm able to deliver a very clean teaching style, and they're able to follow me. I'm not there to perform. I'm not a trained circus monkey. I just want people to feel really successful, that you can follow the moves. I pattern teach. If we go 4 one way, we go 4 back the other way immediately, and everything rotates in a pattern. So it's like chorus, verse, chorus. So we follow a pattern. And someone came to my class because they'd been to a previous class that is very loud and overwhelming. And I was just so honored that they came, because I thought, wow, not many people leave this person's class. And for them to say to me, they love the environment, the people, everyone is so friendly in my classes. Everyone is like, hi, how you going? And they will always talk to people. If there's someone new, they'll make sure they say hello. There is no clicky little groups in any of my classes, whereas there was when I started. Like, I didn't really have any friends. I'll just kind of rock up and Zumba and then leave again. I didn't really feel comfortable talking to a lot of people. But I find that people say to me that, yeah, I'm very fun and easy to follow, and they enjoy my classes and the people that are in it, and that I have a very calming class, a calming environment. I mean, I make probably the most noise out of everyone, but for me, when I say to people I make noise, it's so I can get air. So if we're in class and I'm like, woo, woo, if you did that yourself, you'll find that you suck up air. It's how I get air, by making noise in class. I don't do it very often, but I'll sometimes just go like, whoo, whoo, and I can also breathe. So, yeah. And sometimes, because I sing a lot, and then I tend to hold my breath because I'm singing. Yeah. Oh, Jade. Oh, it shits me. We're going to clean, and like they're wiping down like a perfectly clean mirror, or basin bench top, or like, say like this is a hand pump, oh, I've got to clean up the mess. Like, what? No, I've got like 27 tissues, toothpaste, in the sink. There's 2 or 3 toothbrushes there. Hashtag mum life. uh, mm. See, I don't realize how motivating the cleaning videos are. It's not till I put one up and then you guys hear with people saying, oh, it's so good, thank you so much. And I'm like, seriously? The only people that tell me they don't like my videos are the people that I personally know, which is fine. It's not a problem. But they won't ever write it, because people go, really? I really like it. And it's not a negative thing. People just go, really? What don't you like about it? But for a lot of people, like others have said, it is about OCD, that people are like, oh, I just can't handle seeing that your house is that messy. So it's really good. Oh, thanks, Alice. Yeah, I want people to be happy. I want people to be successful. That's my thing. That was also my big thing with my Avon group, my Avon team. I was like, you need to be successful, whatever you want. You want to just sell talcum powder to the old lady next door? Then let's do that. You want to build a business? Let's do that. Whatever you want. And I was successful just because I made sure everyone else got what they wanted, and just automatically just elevated me. So, and that's why I do YouTube now, because I miss training and talking to people and telling people how to do this, that, and the other. So I thought, I'm going to do that on YouTube. So that's what I did. And yeah, it's gone really well. Now that I can do the live and you guys are all here jumping on, it makes it helpful as well. Someone was saying to me the other day, you should do something while you're on the live. And I'm like what? And I did think about making some brownies. I just a bowl and a spoon mixing. But then I didn't want to have to keep scrolling back and looking for comments or making noise, because it irritates me when other people are making a lot of noise doing stuff. So I think if I can just sit here and talk to people, and then I feel like I'm engaging in a conversation with you as well. Jade, yes, that's what Kira said the other day. And I went, what? What is that? And so I Googled it. I went, oh my gosh. So yes, executive dysfunction. Yes. And that's what happened to me today. I didn't go to bingo, I stayed home to do stuff. And I just started sundowning because I was like, oh, I've got 5 hours until this thing. And I just kind of and I had so much to do. And I just kind of sat there going, so one of the videos I filmed, I'm not going to speed it up. It's like 26 minutes of me cleaning the kitchen. I still have the pile of dishes drying when I finish the video, but at least all the benches are clean. So I'm going to upload it and I'm going to talk over it for the first bit and then have some music, and then I'll talk a little bit in the middle again and then have some music and then say goodbye at the end. And then I'll say to people, please feel free to jump up and clean with me. This is in real time. It's not sped up, because I had 2 or 3 people inbox me. I have people write on the comments, but I have a lot of people inbox me because they're like, sorry, I don't want to write it publicly in case anyone doesn't like what I have to say. And I'm like, that's okay, you went negative, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, I was surprised at how much people want real life. I'm like, okay, no worries. Yeah, and Jade, I've got a video coming out. I'll probably put it out on Monday. I tried to do a timetable day because that forces me to keep moving through the day. And then I set it and then I recorded it as I was going through, and a timestamped a whole lot of stuff to show you guys how I am and am not coping with some of the things that is on my to-do list. Abby, hey, how you going? Welcome. Yeah, there is 0 makeup here. And yeah, I am in PJ pants. Not today. I've got my trackies on because they're a lot warmer. But yeah, one of them, I'm in my. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just got a text message. Yeah, I'm in my PJ pants. And or also, why I don't always clean in my PJ pants, because anyone who's ever washed dishes, if the half of you isn't saturated by the time you finish the dishes, then you haven't washed dishes. And then I don't want to sit around in wet clothes for the rest of the night. So I will wear tracky pants and a jumper, and then wash dishes or do whatnot, and then change into PJs and dressing gown, and then I can chill and relax. Yeah, Melissa, see, it just irritates me. I mean, I have water with some ice, and I'm a bit addicted to chewing ice at the moment, so I won't do it on camera. But a lot of things irritate me, so I try and be aware of that. I know that I should probably just have normal water, but I've just got this thing about chilled water right now. I also can't handle when people are eating and talking. It drives me insane. My mum used to ring me all the time at lunchtime and go, it's okay, I'm just having lunch. I'd be like, and that happened ever since I was 14, because she'd ring me all the time when she was at lunch at work, especially during school holidays. I am terrible though when I'm eating ice cream. My husband can attest to this. I will sit there and bang part of the bowl. And the people that are irritated the most by things are the ones who usually do it. So my daughter says to me that she doesn't like the sound of people eating, yet she's one of the most noisiest eaters that I've ever met. It's funny. Lauren, 3 tiny humans. I have 2 big humans and I still can't get anything done. Yeah, Rachel, that's why with some of the cleaning stuff I'm doing, I'm just kind of doing what I can in the time frame and then just leaving it because I figure something is better than nothing. And it's like I really need to clean up this office, and I'm literally going to timestamp it all as I go. It's gonna take me ages to do it because also I know that I'll sit there and start finding things and start, oh yeah, going through things instead of cleaning. Tracy, yeah, I don't wear much makeup anymore because I don't need to for my job, and I find that my skin's doing a lot better without it. I will wear it if I'm going on television, um, or some set Zumba videos. But I'm finding lately I have no filters at all ever, but sitting in the car um, is perfect light for me because part of the front is got the shield, and it's just perfect light. It's just annoying when the sun comes in the back window. Yeah, Jade, that's why I do it as well because I figure like that's also why I started YouTube because I was trolling through nicely, no, scrolling. I wasn't trolling anyone. I was scrolling through YouTube and I just couldn't find what I was looking for. And that was the amount of things that I kept seeing time and time again. If you can't find what you're looking for, then someone should do it. And I was like, someone should do it. And there were just little things that people were asking me constantly. And I was like, I bet if you've got that question, someone else does as well. Because I say that a lot and I said it in Avon all the time. If you have a question about this thing, chances are everyone else does, just that no one else wants to ask. And I would always say to people, questions mean that you're curious and you want the information, and information is power. Once you have that, you have options and choices with how to use it to your advantage. So always ask. At worst, the answer is no. And even if it is no, you're like, great, I know what's going on. Melissa, I'm terrible brushing my teeth. Mine's everywhere, but I won't, don't worry, I won't ever film myself. Or if I ever do, the amount that you'll see is like me going, and then that's it. It's like 2 seconds of me brushing my teeth. Oh yeah, I am a shocker. I do brush my teeth and try and talk to Kira sometimes, and she's like, "Oh, Alice, I never thought about wearing an apron. See, there was a company that reached out to me wanting a collab, but they're like in China, and I thought I just can't because yeah, I don't know. I love doing collabs, but I'm really trying to excuse me, make sure they're Australian or um beneficial or something that everyone would do, like Amazon. Most people would do Amazon or eBay or something like that. But when it's a bit like, that's why I did Temu because it's a new company that's coming out, and every man and his dog that I know from the craft groups, they shop all the time. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a review on it. So I wish, though, that I just got a few more home products, and a few things I ordered, they were out of stock by the time they were getting delivered. So I wish that I just ordered a few more home things, and then I could have done a massive craft haul, which I still probably am going to do. I do want to get some more craft stuff, and then I'll do a big craft haul. And I will put it here, but I'm trying to also get a bit of a craft channel going, so I can do some junk journaling stuff. Just add that to the pile of things to do. And that's also why I'm trying to set up a schedule to get all the videos up and running so I can really start doing a massive plan and scheduling everything out and making sure um, I'm running ahead of schedule. Oh, Annette, that's really good. We only are using Finish dishwashing tablets right now because I there were 2 boxes for like $17 at the time at Cheapest Chips individually. And back in the day, I got like a $10 voucher off if I spent over so much. It was they like the first weekend that they brought in a reward program. I need to write that down. And so I bought 2 of them. I got a $10 voucher, and then I bought another one. So then now I've got like 300 tablets for like $27 or whatever it was. So that was well worth it. And then when I went to Coles the other day, in one of the stockpile videos, they had the big packs there. And when I Googled the price, when I calculated the price with the markdowns, it worked out to be 14 cents a tablet or something, which was still cheaper than a Coles home brand. So for now, I will use up the brands that I have, and then I really would love to look at Aldi and Coles and the Woolworths home brand ones as well. Hey Montrose, how you going? Melissa, yeah. The thing for me is, though, I want to record it like everyone does on TikTok, because I really love the ASMR stuff, especially when people are like ripping paper and stuff. I don't mind that ASMR, because also I find it's very controlled and you can see what they're doing. So it's kind of, it does connect the 2 senses together. And the thing is, though, I tried doing a live, not a live, a chat, a whip and chat, work in progress. Oh, excuse me. Such a lady. For diamond art painting. I could not figure out what I was trying to say. And like, it was after 10 minutes, and I was like, I dropped one of the things. I had to clean it up. I was just, yeah. So, and I think to myself, if I had something big to organize, oh my gosh, excuse me. Like sorting all the papers into colors or something like that, I could maybe do that. Something has to be really like mindless. I wish I had like piles of money I could sit there like carry cash and just count stuff. Dog ASMR. Ooh. My mum's dogs are so funny. When I go down there, I will rub on their chest, and then they sit there and they tap at me to say they want more. It's funny. Mike, hey, how you going? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining with us. Where are you from? Oh, sorry, Jade. Yeah, it's contagious. I also thought about maybe talking about a subject like cheapskates. She sometimes does it, but because she's talking about something, then she answers a thing, and then she talks about something else. It just drives me a little bit insane sometimes, because I like people to talk about something to go through the whole thing, jumping backwards and forwards. I get confused. So also sitting here doing a live, and then add to things. So if people have questions, like, this is a good opportunity, because I can explain things. Because, yeah, we've had the same questions that we had last live, because those people weren't here. And I'm more than happy to answer anything, absolutely. And also, it's not till you hear something a second or third time that you kind of process what's going on. That's what happens with me. I'll hear something and go, oh, or like when you watch a movie for like the 27th time, and then go, I never noticed that before. I'm just replying to one of the YouTube comments on my last Coles versus Woolworths. I like to get to comments as soon as people commented, because I believe that you've taken the time to give me a comment. So I really value your time, and I want to say thank you for that. So we're 33 people. Who's here that hasn't said hello? Let's say hello. Hello, mate. When I had to I'm gonna put up a video about behind the time of the That's Life magazine from the initial phone call to publication. But I had to block out the voice back chat because they didn't ask her permission to release the audio, and it sounds a bit weird anyway with the echoey. And when she was reading out, she said, and I said to her, mate, and I'm like, I would never say mate, not like that. I wouldn't say, oh, I was chatting to a mate the other day. I'd say, I was talking to a friend the other day. And so I went, and she's like, is it a deal breaker? And I went, no, just leave it. I didn't want to be annoying, but I was like, and then it's funny because when we go to bingo, there's a guy there and he says, see you, mate. I go, yeah, sure, mate. Oh, did you guys see the short that I put up about all the eggs? It's old. I just pulled a couple of videos from TikTok and put them up because I'm just trying an experiment with YouTube shorts. And someone just left a comment and said it's almost as cheap as the prices here in India. I want to know what prices are over there. Someone just left a comment on the egg things. I was like, don't have a problem. I don't have a problem as I'm stacking up the eggs. Or you could just make your own and not spend any money. Do I look like a chicken who could just produce my own eggs? Mate. See, mate? See, Melissa? Mate. Ah. Oh, Abby, I still got what you meant. I tend to read the first and the last letter of the word. So, oh, we just dropped down to 9 people online. Obviously, I annoyed someone from 33 people. Or people are like, I'm just going to drop in and see what she's up to. And then, nope, I'm out of here. All the coat hangers are currently in a washing basket, much to my husband's dismay. They need to come out on the weekend. I need to count them, put that in a vlog, and then change over my wardrobe, and from the metal coat hangers to the plastic ones, because the metal coat hangers, well, they're wood, but the hook is metal, and it's a metal bar, and it's an old metal bar because our house was built in 1950s, and I'm pretty sure the original, I was going to say pantry, original wardrobe is there. And I hear the, like, you know, that noise, metal on metal, and it's not even a clean metal. It's like, yeah. And anyway, and I need to swap them over. So I also need to do a wardrobe clothing haul thing. I've got a video coming up. What I wear in a week, because I had someone ask me, and I thought, sure, half of it's going to be Zumba clothes. But also, that's why I just put stuff up, because anyone with any special needs, go away, knows that, you know, the same people live in the same clothes for like 3-4 days. So it's funny. Yeah, Jade, I'm gonna make my own eggs. I'm good. I'm not that good. Seriously. I don't I'm going to write, who wants me to put in reply, mate, I'm not a chicken. Oh, Melissa, what did you have? Did you have wooden to go to plastic? Or oh, Montrose. Yeah, see, look, Savers isn't bad because the poles are shiny metal and clean metal, if that makes sense. And and they slide pretty easily, whereas this is like an older metal. I'm probably not making any sense. Basically, both of the metal things, the hook and the pole, have no shine to them. So it is like that scraping, like the noise. Oh, Melissa, I hate that too. And that's currently in my wardrobe right now. And the thing is, I've also got pillows and stuff stuffed in there because my husband doesn't want 27 pillows on the bed. So they're in the cupboard. And I know that because they're in the cupboard, it means they're pushed up against some of the clothes, which means some of them have fallen down. Mate. Oh, see, I always miss something with like the flyby stuff. I should have addressed that. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video with answering your questions because people have a lot of questions with the colds versus flybys things. And I get that a lot too, that people say they're just not getting any offers with either one of them. And I'll say, make sure you call them up and then say something to them because apparently they wave a magic wand or something and then apparently it wakes up your account and then people start getting offers again. And then we had pizza, just Hawaiian and barbecue chicken with garlic bread, just something pretty simple. I was trying to finish editing and get the video up for the Coles versus Woolworths and then set the live up. I actually was here before 7 and I clicked go live and it just sat there for ages going live. And I thought, this is weird. So I clicked out of it, reloaded the page, and then had to come back in and do the live again. I've tried setting up an event thing. I did that last time to basically, so then the chat would be open for you guys to sit and chat because I know that people say they're sitting around for 5 or 10 minutes waiting beforehand. And I went live and it was me, myself, and I. There was no one there. So I had to close that and then basically just hit go live and then start streaming again. Oh, the floor drobe, Jade. Yep, I know it well. So, and now I just did an hour ago there's a video up right now, Coles versus Woolworths in the flybys and everyday rewards and the Coles Plus and the everydays extras and what each one is, the costs, the info, all of that. I think the only thing that I didn't say, because it's printed everywhere, I didn't say 2,000 points is equal $10, but I did talk a lot about saying you can redeem in $10 lots. Yep, so I've just joined Everyday Extras. I was hoping to get in before the price went up, but they were on it the second that they released their press release about changes, they had already, because I jumped on the website straight away, they had already upped their annual fee from $59 to $70. So they were on it knowing that people were either about to jump on and join, but a whole lot of people said that they're about to leave now because they can't do online shopping and get the discount. Yeah, Abby, exactly. It's just frustrating. Because also the amount of people that would be doing online shopping for work, convenience, mental health, not having to deal with the shops, just the list is endless. Alice, are you talking about the weekly spends? With like how low my offers are? That's the other thing too. I probably should do a bit of a video about that, but also I don't want to get banned by Flybuys. But it's just logic, like shop around, make a list, don't do a massive shop at one store unless that's where you've got access to. I play Coles and Woolworths between one another, sometimes go to Foodland, sometimes go to Aldi, just depends who's got the best specials. So what I do to keep my offers low is I have a list, and I'm about to sneeze. Or not. I say look at the sun. I have a list of all the products that we buy and what the price is. So it's a price book. And then I can see from there where is the best place to shop for what item and who has specials and whatnot. That sneeze is sitting right there. And so I will make a list and I'll go in store and shop. So my shop is run by first half price specials, especially if it's like tomato sauce or anything that we use all the time like that. And when the item comes on special for half price and it's cheaper than the home brand price, that's when I'll stock up with stuff. That's what I'm trying to film right now with doing the offers and the shops. And then any meat markdowns, usually meat markdowns actually trump half price specials. But it's those two that I try and use to fill it up. And then once I've hit that shop, then I'll usually check out and I'll finish. And then I'll go somewhere else for the rest of the shopping. Or if it's not important, it's just like home brand stuff, pineapple, drinking chocolate, it'll go on the list for next time. And I'm trying to stay ahead of the list. It's what I'm trying to work on right now with filming so people can follow me with the process and see what I'm at. Because I understand that sometimes when I put the holds up, I'm all over the joint. It makes sense in here, but to explain it, it's just a little bit crazy at times. I'm waiting on this sneeze to come out. It's not moving. Oh, we're back up to 19 people. We're all over the joint. How's my video doing? Let's have a look. Oh, 125 views 2 hours ago. I think I'm going to change the thumbnail, or you can't even see that anyway. I think I'll just move everything over because the timestamp has just, I don't think you can see it. the timestamp has blocked out the word everyday extras. So I think I'll change that and move everything over. Does anyone else have any other questions? Want to chat about anything? Oh, Jade, yep. Oh, it's driving me insane. Oh, thank you, Lauren. Oh, nothing is the same size. Do I care? Yeah, I do care. I do care. Ding, ding. Round 1. Oh, I'm going to have a play with that. I don't know. I changed it, but I'm not really happy with it. Yeah, I can't even see it anyway. Does anyone else have any burning questions that they want? I better check Instagram because someone said they were going to send me a message on there. Nope. All good. 18 people sitting watching and no one's talking. Tony Chocolonely. There's this guy on TikTok. He does Woolworths stuff. Oh my god, he's so funny. And when he sings, he will often go like, "Thank you for visiting Woolworths, the fresh for people." And if I'm in store and they're doing their close announcement, I'll go, "Where's the singing?" And they're like, "That guy on TikTok." Oh, I'm getting the dishes done. Yay! See, I can't do the dishes while I'm doing a live because that would just annoy me to be making noise. I couldn't watch that because it would annoy me. So I wouldn't do that. Oh, Jade, he's so funny, isn't he? I love he did the one the other day with the free fruit for the kids. That made me laugh so much. He's like, "Oh, that wasn't me." Oh, Melissa, thank you so much. Yeah, I think we're gonna look at closing off anyway because got a whole lot of people on, but no one's really chatting. So how weird to have that many people on, but no one's really talking. Maybe people just like to sit and watch. I don't know. Jade, if you have a portable Oh no, it's Coles that have the cluck cluck thing, isn't it? Do you know what I found? That Woolworths, excuse me, used to mark down like their chooks to like, $3 or something. And sometimes if I was in the store really late at night, they'd walk around with them and be like, excuse me, you interested in a hot chicken for $3? Because they were that desperate to be able to turn off the heater thing as early as they could to clean it. And so often if there was no hot chicks, they'd be like, is someone walking around with them? And they'd be like, Damien, can you please come back with the chickens? Someone's here for the chickens. Jade, that's something I would do. Be like, bark, bark, chicken. Oh, Alice. Some of them are so funny, especially when it's like, shh, wait, and then they go offline and like, hello, everybody. The time is now 10 to 9. Our store will be closing in 10 minutes. If you could please select your final purchases, make your way to the checkouts. We'd appreciate it. Thank you for shopping, and we'll see you again when we open up tomorrow at 9 a.m. or something to that effect. My daughter will do the thank you for scanning your Flybuys card with invoice with the machine. I turn it down. Did you know that you could turn down the talking at the machine doing the checkout, self checkout? So good. $12 for a chook. I know. Crazy. Alice, you'll have to do a closing announcement at Zumba. Thank you, everyone, for participating in today's class. The doors will be closing in 5 minutes. If you could please collect your items, your personal belongings, and leave in a safe and calm manner. Thank you for attending, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Oh, yeah, Jade, I'd be really cheeky. I'd be like, get out of here, mate. I think I'm going to go now, guys. So thank you so much for jumping in. Thank you for everyone who's left a comment. Plus, I'm going to wrap it up because if anyone's rewatching the live stream, they don't have to sit here for 2 hours. Although, if you are body doubling and cleaning or doing something else non-exciting, I hope that I have entertained you while you are doing what you're doing. And I thank you so much for joining in. Lauren, it's on the list. What kind of, I hope you mean frugal and not fungal. We do have lots of fungal things around here, though, no doubt. What kind of frugal things? Like what we do, what we have, what we use. Feel free to email me. I meant to say that. I might say that in a vlog. If anyone has any video ideas, email me and put like video suggestion. I might talk about that in the Q&A video as well. Again, another thing I have to film. I also have to go to Audi. Someone wants me to go to Audi and film the middle aisle. I'll film something in our fridge. That'll be fungal. The cheese. All right, I will go now, guys. Thank you so much for joining with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.